There are currently vast empty fields that surround the CFCC campus, and they're just waiting to be filled with something entertaining that could entice the students and get rid of the monotonous and empty grass that fills the fields that surround the CFCC campus. And there are many options, but one of the ones that seems most prominent is another sports option, such as basketball, volleyball, among other options. But volleyball seems like it would be one of the better options. A volleyball court would liven up the campus and give students another activity, and it would help students that are attending the school. Volleyball would liven up the campus and bring life to the empty spaces that would just fill the whole surrounding sides of the building. When you look out a window and you see grass there, you don't get much of a feeling, and your motivation to work slowly dwindles as you think about, why is there an empty field of grass here, not something exciting that I want to do? And looking out there and seeing something like a volleyball court would help kind of motivate you and say, hey, that's a sport that I can do and something that other friends might want to do with me. And it would be far more interesting than looking at just a plain grass field. And it would give another activity. And while there is currently a soccer field, there's not much else besides that. And while CFCC is a learning-focused academy, another sports option wouldn't hurt in the slightest. It would bring diversity to the equipment that's already there. And since there's only a soccer field, the diversity would already be doubled. It would help to attract students that are not so physically active. Students that find themselves thinking, I don't really like soccer, could instead find themselves thinking, volleyball seems interesting, I think I'll try it. Because it's a different sport and so interesting as a concept, it's so easy to get into. You just hit a ball. And while soccer is like that, it would bring a whole new outlook into what sports options there are. It would help meaningful connections to be formed. It would allow for athletic students to participate in a different activity and for them to chat and connect and overall be excited that there's a new sports option. They can play volleyball instead of laying around in a field of grass. And this volleyball court could be used for competitions and such. There could be tournaments that could be held, and many people would find new friends and meet new people and find new connections that they might not have originally found if they didn't participate in a volleyball tournament. And overall, it would just help bring the students together. The addition of a volleyball court would give the campus more life and give students more diverse activities and help students to find lasting connections. It would help students feel more motivated, and it would get rid of the empty space that plagues the CFCC campus. It would help for students to find something that interests them and for them to find something that they can socialize about and just gather around and find new interest in. So overall, building a volleyball court is not only feasible, but realistic, and the benefits would be well worth it.